Hello, everybody. Welcome back to my channel. It's your boy Greg. Did you like my new intro? I made it not too long ago after I made that stamp because the stamp was nice. It looked like me. So anyway, into the video. We're gonna be doing some scratch art. Yeah, scratch art. I went to the store, went to Dollar Tree because we like to visit Dollar Tree every once in a while, see what we get, and I found these. And so we got two wooden skewers or stakes or scratch posts or whatever, and some tissue paper to separate them. And then we got the actual 50 pieces of little scratch cards. So basically the scratch cards are they're like some colored paper with it's like cardstock or something with some black stuff on top of it. I don't know what it actually is, but yeah. So we got 50 pieces of it with our two scratch posts. We're gonna be using one of the scratch posts. I'm gonna be seeing what all kinds of stuff I can do with this because obviously they're little wooden sticks. They're really small, so I might lose them. I don't know. But yeah, today we're gonna be using 6 of these cards or 7. I don't know. So at first, it was kind of hard for me to scratch on it because I wasn't sure what kind of pressure I needed to do. But once I scratched the surface, it was quite easy and clean to actually draw and make marks on it. So I decided to just jump in with a nice little Spider-Man mask and did those webs pretty badly, but hey, we here. And I did some small details to see if they would actually show up. I did little things so I can make sure that if you go in a circle, that the middle of the circle won't just pop off or flake off. That's pretty important when you're doing some art on a scratch pad, because you don't want details to be nice and detailed. I don't know. But yeah, the control of the scratching was a little stiff. It was kind of like a smoother tool on Photoshop, how it kind of guides your hand because it's resistance of the little black stuff or whatever that is. And then, so I did some more little small stuff on the side. I did a little Venom on the side to see if I could do like an ensemble type of drawing, kind of like a comic cover or like a splash page or something like that. And I could. And I did some curves and then I did some coloring. And some like I tried to do like a coloring in like big scrapes. I tried to use the back of the little stick to make it more, I don't know, to make it go faster. It only went a little faster because the stick, it has it's a circle, so it has one point of touch on these little cards at a time. Now if I'd have made it more dull, it would have been more effective, but it wasn't because it's still a circle. So I did some tidying up because it gets pretty messy when you're scratching this off. It's just a little black dust or whatever, shavings. Like everything, when I did the wood block or when I did the stamps, all of it accumulated little stuff that you gotta kind of wipe up. And this is the same because you're taking stuff off to make the art. So yes, I decided to do the new stamp on my face, the stamp piece, the design I did for the stamp. I started to do that, and I didn't think it through though, because I kind of combined the reduction with the with the regular drawing. Like, I didn't really make it all negative, or I didn't make it all positive. I just mixed the two, which it looks fine to me, so I'm not too mad at it. But I could have made it more accurate to the stamp, but I didn't. So let's see what the design or what the colors under here. Some parts seem to be darker than the others, and that may affect the drawing on top. So let's see what's under here. I started using the back part of the scraper again because it was getting a little duller, but obviously it still wasn't that good. Under the black stuff, it looks like some kind of temperature thing, like a thermo measurer kind of thing, thermometer, binocular. I don't know, like they're using a heat signature. That's what it looks like. They use it in the military, like a heat kind of signature thing. It looks like that. I'm not sure if that's how all of them look like, but this one does, which is pretty cool anyway. So I decided to see what type of things would work for scratching these cards, just in case I lose those little wooden thingies, these little stakes to the heart for vampires. So I tried to use the back of a brush, a little plastic brush that I got from one of the watercolor sets, and it was too blunt, and all it did was kind of push in the black stuff. So then I tried a pen. Oh yeah, I also tried I also tried the other part of the brush part, and obviously it didn't work. I tried a pen. It didn't scrape anything off, but it did draw, which was good for planning these drawings, because you can't see it on the camera, but it's good for planning out what you want to do. Then I tried a pen nib for like a dip pen, fountain pen, or something like that. And that worked because, of course, it's metal. And then I tried a coin, an Indian rupee to be exact, and that works because it's a coin. In fact, you can use coins for most of anything scratch related. And then lastly, I used some hard plastic, and that worked because it's hard. But compared to everything else, the wooden sticks were always the best. I decided to go with one of my OCs for my next little piece from my comic, The Quad Squad. And his name is Leno. He is one of my designs that I'm very confident and comfortable drawing. That's why I drew him in this medium. Like I said before, you have to be very precise with what you draw with this medium. And so there he is, my little angry man. And of course, always you got to do some tidying up. So after that, I did some anime characters. Can you guess who they are? Go ahead and write them in the comments before I finish them. And I'll like your comment if you got it right. Maybe, if I can get to all of them. If there's that many. Probably not though. Anyway, so I did some anime characters because their way of animation is always so clean and intentional with their line work. And I feel like with these scratch art, you can have you got to have designs that are characters just like that. You got to be intentional because any false move, you can't really put that black stuff back. And plus, it kind of helps you to be smooth. So I wanted to see what kind of portraits I could do with these, like portrait faces and stuff like that. So I brought out my National Geographic magazine and I found a headshot of a man from Machu Picchu named Enrique Perez. Enrique Perez. Now, for this one, I kind of went into it willy-nilly. I did draw with the pen to get an idea of what I wanted to do, because he had a lot of shadows, but he also had a lot of, it's real life. You can't really just put it into one, or you can't really put it into two categories with light and dark. You have a lot of mid-tones in real life. So I could have made it just black and white and just made the darkest be the stuff, but then you will lose a lot of the lines and stuff like that. Or I could have just traced all the light and then that'd have been that. But I didn't want to do that, so I did like a mix. I did a mix of a reduction style and just regular drawing, and I still tried to make it look like him. And honestly, I don't know what y'all think of this one. I don't really like it, but it is what it is. So anyway, what do you think of these scratch arts? Which one is your favorite? Mine is probably Goku. He's pretty cool. And let me know if I should do this another time. I will happily do this again. I hope you like this video. Please like and subscribe if you haven't. Also, I have a new merch in my shop on my website, www.thesquad.me. And yeah, just let me know what you think. Give me some feedback on the comics or something. Just help a brother out. Or, let me know. Just let me know if you like anything. And yeah, see you guys later. Bye.